It seems leakers can't even agree about the new iPhone. The new set of leaked renders of the iPhone 17 Pro series are more polarizing than ever. At the same time, it seems Apple Intelligence could be running into a new set of delays. The OnePlus Watch 3 is now live, and let's just say I have a lot to say about it. ARM could be working on competing against its own customers with a new chip, and then, hey, it seems Meta continues to throw things in the air to see what sticks, now with the possibility of robots. I'm Jaime Rivera, and right before the Apple event, we've got 5 good topics making the headlines. This is Tech Briefing. The official news today begin with my quick first impressions of this OnePlus Watch 3. Listen, I've been sick for this past week, I actually still am, and if I can't run with it, I can't give you a full objective review, so stay tuned for that coming soon. While this new watch does share a ton of the visuals of the OnePlus Watch 2, the changes are pretty welcomed. For starters, the design remains stainless steel and sapphire, but the new titanium bezel gives it a far more elegant look from a distance. Those who wanted a rotating crown, it's now here with a protruding design that makes it hard to miss. It comes in 2 colors, emerald titanium and obsidian titanium, which, yes, you bet I had to dress up with stainless steel because that's just my style. The display is now larger at 1.5 inches diagonal thanks to a smaller bezel, and this is an LTPO AMOLED that goes up to 2200 nits. It's mil-spec 810H in durability, IP68 and 5 ATM certified. Maybe the bigger story is what it can do. It continues to run on the Snapdragon W5 because, well, there's nothing newer at the moment, but the BES coprocessor is dramatically new, and boy, you can tell. It transitions into the fitness environment without a stutter now, and this allows multi-dimensional sleep monitoring, improved health metrics, and major improvements in both heart rate monitoring and dual-band GPS accuracy thanks to a new antenna design and chip. This, plus a larger 631 mAh silicon carbon battery, means 5 days of typical use and up to 16 days of power saving mode. Maybe the more important thing is that at $330, it's half the price of any Ultra watches it competes with. Stay tuned for my full review and let me know what you think in the comments, because so far, I love this thing. Now let's switch to Apple because it seems the Apple Intelligence Ideal is running late. If you remember, the project was supposed to be completed by March, with the new Siri being finalized somewhere around iOS 18.4, but well, that might not be the case. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, it seems that the new Siri features aren't ready due to some engineering issues, and if you know anything about Apple, it's that they'd rather hold it off. The iOS 18.4 beta is expected next week, and Apple has already committed to expanding Apple Intelligence to new languages in April. If Siri isn't ready by then, some features could be pushed to iOS 18.5, which isn't expected until May, and which, yeah, it's just like a month away from WWDC. Now, as a quick reminder, the 3 major Siri upgrades include better understanding of personal context, improvements in app integration, and on-screen awareness for responding to content the user is viewing. The report claims that employees testing the features say that it's not consistent just yet. While Gurman does suggest that Apple might still include some features in iOS 18.4, it won't be the full list. Let me know what you think about all this delay in the comments. Now let's switch to ARM, because at this point, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, the company is responsible for the chip design of its architecture, and yet most of the big players have just decided to go with their own custom designs, and this leaves their licensing model in a bit of a pickle. Well, according to the Financial Times, the company actually plans to solve this by competing with its own CPU, with Meta being its first customer and TSMC building it out. ARM's parent company, SoftBank, recently announced the Stargate project, the $500 billion AI infrastructure partnership with OpenAI, Microsoft, and NVIDIA. It seems ARM could play a key role, and heck, we even hear that the Johnny Ive rumored AI personal device will make a debut, which, yes, is being co-developed with OpenAI's Sam Altman. We seriously wonder how much of this whole mess is being driven by the legal dispute between ARM and Qualcomm over licensing terms, but it's clear that ARM's business model was gonna have to change at some point. With the reports of SoftBank being really close to acquiring Ampere for its chip designs, it seems we're close to finding a new player in the market. Curious to know what you think about all this in the comments. speaking of Meta, how about if we talk about their new crazy project? It seems the company is developing both hardware and software for humanoid robots, but then the approach is weird. See, they're more like an ODM where they're focusing on AI sensors and software that other companies can use in their own robots. We hear the company is already in talks with Unitary Robotics and Figure AI. And listen, I know it's kind of like making the Android for robots, which would be a huge irony. Andrew Bosworth, Meta CTO, said the company's AI and mixed reality work will help advance robotics. And yes, I know other tech companies like Tesla, Apple, and Nvidia are also investing in this field. Tesla has already shown its humanoid robots, while Apple is researching smart home robotics, including a Pixar-style lamp. Meta's robotics team will be led by Mark Whitten, former CEO of GM's Cruise, who has also worked on Microsoft, Sonos, Unity, and Amazon. At the same time, Meta is investing $65 billion in AI and expanding its smart glasses business. I'm seriously curious to hear your thoughts in the comments, as this idea of having Meta be the creator of a robotic platform is not my idea of something I can trust. And finally, for the most interesting news today, let's talk about the iPhone 17 Pro, because the internet is like a dramatic soap opera right now. We've heard of a two-tone back design with a horizontal camera visor, kind of like the Pixel, but then others said it was for the iPhone 17 Air. Now we've got John Prosser claiming that the approach is sort of accurate, but that the cameras will remain with their triangular shape, though the camera bar will be extended to the other side with the flash and the LiDAR sensors sitting there, which pretty much makes this that two-tone approach. The thing is, well, Mark Gurman claims that this leak is from a discarded design. John disagrees and has offered to shave his eyebrows again, and you know how the whole Apple Watch thing went. On the other hand, we have Digital Chat Station claiming in a new post that the iPhone design that's coming is starting to change significantly this year. Sadly, they didn't mention how the device will change. At this point, we've had the triangular shape since the iPhone 11, which was kind of a necessity as it was the only way to fit the Face ID module, also at the top on the other face of the phone. Yes, the iPhone 17 series is still far from launch, but at this point, the design should be pretty much final, so I'm already paying attention and taking some of these leaks seriously. In today's question, let us know, do you think the iPhone 17 Pro series should bring a major redesign, or do you think that what we currently have is okay? Because, listen, in my case, to be honest, I do like what Apple currently does, but I do feel that it's time for it to change somehow. But that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, Tech Briefing is a work in progress, and for us to continue into the next phase, we need your support. But again, it's the good kind of support where all we ask is for you to like, subscribe, share in the comments what your opinions are of any of the topics, as we do love the discussion. Tell your friends I started a new channel, and also follow me on social media, as that is of huge support. Tech Briefing alone is the work of 3 people, so we really hope you like what you see. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.